Hello everyone, this is part 2 of What If Naruto Has the Golden Eyes, and I hope you guys enjoy this video and to like, to subscribe, to see more comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Lee and Guy were the first to their respectful targets as they both did the grand opening technique in unison as they flung themselves at Naruto and Itachi. Naruto and Itachi stood there motionlessly as the attacks came, aimed at their heads. Both Naruto and Itachi moved their hands up, catching their legs an inch away from the side of their heads, and in one swift movement used Guy's and Lee's momentum and smashed them into each other. Neji and Tenten were soon on Naruto as was Kakashi on Itachi. How come nobody sticks with the plan when they get angry? Kakashi thought as his kunai was blocked by Itachi's. Neji was throwing everything he could at Naruto in the way of gentle fist, but Naruto kept dodging or slapping away his attacks. Guess he knows of my bloodline's technique to know not to block my attacks directly, thought Neji as he stopped his push to leave enough room for Tenten to throw a kunai over his head. Just as the kunai flew over his head, he began to charge again at Naruto. The kunai was deflected toward Neji, cutting him on the shoulder. Neji came to a halt and analyzed the wound to find it was not that deep. Better be more careful. He is using our own strength against us, thought Neji and Tenten as they made a grave mistake. They looked Naruto in the eyes, and Neji and Tenten were caught in a powerful genjutsu. As they fought in Naruto's genjutsu, Naruto steadily made his way to them, picking up a kunai in the process and putting it to Tenten's neck. Just as Naruto was going for the kill, Naruto stopped and brought up his arm to block the kick courteous of Lee, making Naruto slide away on his feet. You were going to kill your friend Naruto, Lee yelled. Naruto just stared at Lee with emotionless eyes. I better not look into those eyes or I'm done for, thought Lee as he looked at Naruto's legs for his movement. Naruto just stood there as Neji and Tenten were starting to stand up. Look at his legs and not in the eyes. If you do, he will get you into another genjutsu, Lee said. But then we can't face him at full strength. We will be relying off of predictions, Neji said angrily, knowing Lee was right. Hopefully Guy and Kakashi are faring better than us. Don't look at his eyes, Guy. He will put you into a genjutsu, Kakashi yelled as he blocked a punch from a clone Itachi while Itachi stood in the background holding up a one-handed hand sign. Water Dragon no Jutsu, Kakashi yelled as a large water dragon shot toward Itachi. Grand Fireball no Jutsu, Itachi said as a large fireball shot towards Kakashi's dragon. The two forces met and made a large steam cloud in the middle. Itachi looked at the cloud, but suddenly Guy shot out of it quickly. Guy was about to hit Itachi, but a Naruto blocked the attack and pushed Guy back slightly. Itachi and Guy looked at Naruto, which was in the midst of blocking a bunch of weapons that were being thrown at him. How was he able to make a clone while blocking all those weapons? Guy thought, but was interrupted as an Itachi clone was sent at him. Naruto was in the middle of blocking Tenten's twin towering dragon technique while Neji and Lee throwing in any attacks they could if he tried to retreat. I need to get out of this mess somehow, thought Naruto as he did one-handed hand signs at blinding speed and whispered, sinking sand no jutsu, effectively sliding him underground. Where did he go? Neji said as all three walked up to where Naruto slid underground. Just as they stopped at the spot, a thunderbolt shot Tenten and Lee from the side and knocking Neji off his feet. Neji tried to move but was unable to. Neji looked over at Tenten and Lee to find them both knocked out and Naruto advancing onto him. Why are you doing this, Naruto? Neji asked. As Naruto was right over him, Naruto said, to test my strength. All Neji saw was the bottom of Naruto's shoe before going into a harsh unconscious. Naruto looked toward Itachi and to see how his battle was going. Guy could be seen knocked out with blood coming from a cut above the eye and many bruises scattered across the body along with his spandex suit torn up. Kakashi was no better except for he was not knocked out like his friend was. He seemed to be charging up for his last attack as his hand had lightning shooting out of it. Chidori, Kakashi yelled. Naruto stood there copying the jutsu Kakashi just yelled. Interesting jutsu, Kakashi. I'll store that away for later, Naruto thought as Itachi and Naruto both felt the presence of two figures followed by what seemed to be 30 other chakra sources, all Anbu level. Guess the Hokage sent reinforcements, thought Itachi as he continued to stare at Kakashi as he continued to charge up his Chidori. Just as Kakashi was about to lunge, a large scythe was across his neck. "I wouldn't do that if I were you," said Hiden from behind Kakashi with Kakazu beside Hiden. The Chidori Kakashi was charging was fading and Kakashi put up his hands in surrender. Hiden lowered his scythe and with Kakazu knocking him out with a quick swipe to the back of the neck. "So I see you two took care of everything here. Good. Because we've got like 30 Anbu behind us, so we need to take them out before we leave or they will follow us to no end," Hiden said as they got ready for the attack. They were bursting through the trees throwing kunai like crazy while all four were blocking them with their own kunai and scythe. Suddenly Itachi had an idea. "Naruto, let's try our new weapons," Itachi whispered. Naruto nodded and they both said in unison, "Mangekyo Sharingan." Everything became clearer as his brain was able to read their attacks like child's play. "What is this? This feeling, it's amazing. I'm able to read their attack much clearly now," Naruto and Itachi thought. "Naruto, use Amaterasu," Itachi yelled over the sound of battle. "All right, Amaterasu," Naruto and Itachi yelled in unison. Itachi got 7 and Naruto hit 5 with the black flames. Naruto felt his eyes change but paid it no matter because of the pain he felt in eyes after using his Mangekyo Sharingan. Damn it. Why does it hurt so bad after using it for the first time? Naruto thought as he looked over at Itachi who was in the same position. As Hiden and Kakazu finished off the stragglers, Itachi made his way over to Naruto. "Using the Mangekyo Sharingan for the first time is going to hurt your eyes more than it will the second. Our eyes won't hurt at all the second time, but if we use it a lot or in large quantities then they will," Itachi said as he looked into the eyes of his student and saw the 4th extension on Naruto's golden Mangekyo Sharingan. "It also seems you have the 4th level of the Sharingan," Itachi said as Naruto nodded. "I will have to help you learn how to use that as well." Hiden and Kakazu walked up to the Sharingan pair and said, "Damn, that was some damn fire, guys. I put the shit out," Hiden said while putting chakra into his cloak and repairing the burn marks. Itachi looked at the black flames and they disappeared from sight. Strange. Well, whatever, let's get going before they send more reinforcements," Kakazu said before the four sprinted away from the bloody battlefield. Itachi looked over at Naruto to see he was kind of depressed. "What's the matter?" Itachi whispered out of earshot from the 2 other members that were with them. "I didn't want to hurt and act so cold toward my friends," Naruto said. "Look, it might be hard to believe, but this will make all your friends stronger, and believe it or not, you as well. They will train hard to get you back and you will have to train even harder to lengthen the gap you have with everyone back in Konoha," Itachi said with a rare smile. Naruto seemed to brighten up again as they continued on their trek to the Akatsuki base. 1 hour later, Tenten grumbled as she got up from her downed position in the field. She looked around to find that the rest of her team and Kakashi were up and checking all the dead bodies that were scattered throughout the field. Did Naruto and the rest of the men with the long black cloaks do this? Tenten thought as she thought she was going to vomit from all the dead bodies that were around her. "We got one that is still alive over here," Lee yelled from across the field. As the group ran up to Lee, Kakashi asked, "What happened and who did this to you?" The Anbu with the owl mask struggled to answer but still got the words out. "The one with the large scythe said they were a part of a group known as Akatsuki," said Owl as Kakashi went wide-eyed as he has heard the rumors of this organization. "He said that they were going to initiate Naruto and Itachi into the organization." "Oh god," Kakashi said, "that was the organization Orochimaru joined when he defected from Konoha, but eventually he left that organization as well." "Alright, what else did you find out?" Kakashi asked, but when he looked down, Owl was dead. "We need to report this back to the Hokage ASAP," Guy said as the remaining ninja sprinted back to Konoha. As they were sprinting back, Tenten began to cry. "What's wrong?" Guy asked, jumping back to her. "It's just that, how could Naruto do this to us? The reason he told us was totally not like him, and now he is a part of a criminal organization. This is just too much," Tenten said between sobs. "What did he say?" Guy asked, fearing what he told the 3 genin. "He said he did it to test his strength, but do you think that is the real him? Do you think he set up this since the start?" Tenten asked, still crying. "I don't know. Only time will tell," Guy said sadly. "Well, do you think we will ever see him again?" Tenten asked desperately. "Yes, I think we will see him again, and I hope he will be on our side," Guy said, looking up at the sky. He knew everyone else was listening to their conversation, but they needed to hear this as well as himself. The rest of the trip back was in silence as they all thought back to their fights and how powerful the pair of Sharingan users have gotten and how much they have to train to bring back Naruto. He did what? The Hokage yelled as Kakashi gave him his mission report. How could Naruto kill like this? I thought he was just dragged into this by Itachi, but I guess he left willingly, the Hokage said out loud. It was like Naruto was even himself, he acted so cold and emotionless I thought it wasn't even Naruto at all, Guy said next to Kakashi. Neji, Tenten, and Lee all cringed at the thought of this new Naruto. How are we going to tell everyone about this? Tenten thought. I see. Well, we are down 2 of our strongest ninja and we have to make up this loss with the new genin that are graduating in a couple of days, the Hokage said looking out the window. That's right. The academy graduation is in a couple of days. We better not tell the crew what happened and ruin the graduation, Lee said. Right, we will have to stay out of sight from everybody including the villagers because they were expecting us to back the Uchiha prodigy, Kakashi said. I will try to hold up the process here, the news of Naruto leaving with Itachi is out anyway so you guys take it easy for a couple of days. I know you all need it after what happened, the Hokage said with a hint of sadness in his voice. He was hit just as hard as all of us as well, everyone thought as they walked out of the Hokage office. Academy graduations. Everyone was happy it was day that they finally get out of this hellhole called the academy. Naruto's friends, minus Neji, Tenten and Lee, could be seen sitting on the roof of the school eating lunch and talking amongst each other about has been going on around the village. Sasuke just came back yesterday just as cold and rude as ever and with all his fangirls fawning over him as usual, Choji said in an annoyed tone. Yep, and he is teamed with Sakura and some home-schooled guy called Sai, Shino said. We all have a person we don't particularly like on our team, Shikamaru said while looking up at the clouds in deep thought. I'm just glad everyone passed, Hinata said shyly. Except for Naruto. When he comes back he will pass. Choji said smiling. The rest of the gang has been gone for a while now, I wonder how well their mission to retrieve Naruto went, Shino said. I have no idea, Hinata said hoping the retrieval mission went well. Well, let's go back to class before we are late, Shino said. They all began to get up except Shikamaru who looked deep in thought. Shikamaru. Hey, Shikamaru, wake up damn it. Choji said shaking him. Oh, sorry about that, I was just thinking about something, Shikamaru said taking Choji's hand and getting up. What were you thinking about? Hinata asked. Nothing important, Shikamaru said. Damn it Naruto. I think of anything that would fit you. I hate not knowing things. Well, if it has you thinking this hard then it must be important, but let's go back to class, Choji said as they began to walk back to class. Upon walking back to class they took a seat in their respectful seats and waited further instructions from the teacher as soon as he walked into the classroom. Hey Pineapple Head, where is the Dobe? I need to tell him something, Sasuke said walking up to Shikamaru. Haven't you heard? Naruto is a missing ninja now and left, Shikamaru said with his head still laid down on the desk. The Dobe is too weak to be a missing ninja. He never had the potential that the Uchiha clan has, Sasuke said in ignorance. You mean had? Kiba mocked from behind him. Look, nobody asked you. So go scratch your butt or something, Sasuke said as he turned back to Shikamaru. Naruto left with your brother and killed your entire clan, with your brother. So please, I know nothing else about Naruto, Shikamaru said before nodding to Kiba who punched Sasuke in the back of the head and walked back to his seat. All Sasuke did was give a death glare to Kiba walk back to his seat. Alright class, let me go over the teams once more before you all head out, Iruka said. Team 1, Team 7, Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai. Team 8 feet Kiba, Shino, and Hinata. Team 9, Team 10, Choji, Shikamaru, and Ino. Alright class 1, hope you all stay safe in being a ninja and you respectful senseis will be here to pick you up, and with that said Iruka got up and left. After class Neji, Tenten, Guy, and Lee were seen outside the academy waiting for everyone to file out with their senseis. Team 8 and Team 10 walked over to Team Guy to see how they were doing. Hey guys, my name is Kiba, nice to meet you, Kiba said smiling. Likewise, Neji said. Where is Naruto-kun? Hinata asked. Team Guy saddened at this and everybody knew what happened, except for Kiba who was confused. Naruto and Itachi are too strong for us. He got away and now we need to train to get stronger to bring him back, Tenten said looking depressed. What happened to Naruto? Kiba asked. We'll tell you later, Shino said. So how are we going to tighten the gap Naruto and Itachi have gotten between us because Naruto is at least Kakashi's level if not stronger, Guy said surprising everybody except for Team Guy. Wait, did I miss something here? Naruto is stronger to Kakashi. How is that? Kiba asked still a little surprised. Naruto has the Sharingan and seems to have heightened his skill and power of it as well as being completely different from all the other Sharingans, Guy said earning a gasp and from everyone, except for Team Guy. How did Naruto get so much skill on how to use the Sharingan? Shikamaru asked. It seems that Naruto has been training with Itachi for years on all aspects of how to be a ninja and he joined an organization named Akatsuki which is a criminal group consisting of all S-rank missing ninja that had only 8 members then, now have 10, Guy said. Everyone was shocked at the until Lee said, so all we have to do is train hard enough so we can bring him back the next time. Everyone brightened at this they all agreed, including Ino and Kiba, that they would hard so they could bring Naruto back. -1 month later. Team 7 was seen inside the Hokage's office after completing a D-rank mission. Good job bringing back the cat again. Now let's see if we can find you another D-rank mission, the Hokage said. No, this is stupid. I demand a C-rank mission so I can get stronger, Sasuke demanded. The Hokage looked at Sasuke and was about to reject him completely until remembered the client that just came in that needed protection while building a bridge. Fine. This one should be easy for you guys. You will protect this man until he done with a bridge in Wave Country and for support I will send a couple more squads because they aren't doing anything right now and could use their first C-rank mission, except for Team Guy. I will add Team Guy, Team 10, and Team 8 to go along with you, the Hokage said as the bridge builder walked into the office. My name is Tazuna, the super bridge builder, and I expect you all to give me super protection, Tazuna said holding a liquor bottle. You guys will go rally up everyone and bring them to East Gate, good luck, the Hokage said before Team 7 and Tazuna walked out the door to get the others and ready up for their mission. Team 7 were the first ones at the gate and was surprised to find that Kakashi was the first one there. Kakashi-sensei, what are you doing here? You're never here first, Sakura asked. Never late for an important mission, Kakashi said as he flipped a page in his orange book. Why do we need the others? We can take this mission on by ourselves, Sasuke said only to get knocked over the head by Sai making Sakura angry. Why the hell did you hit my Sasuke-kun? Sakura demanded. Because Sasuke is being stupid and is not praising the fact that we have reinforcements that we could need later, Sai said as the others arrived in one large group. They seemed to have met somewhere up the road. Hello everybody. Everyone ready for your first C-rank mission? Tenten said smiling. Hell yeah, let's get going. Tazuna lead the way. Kiba yelled as they began on their trek to Wave Country, not even realizing what lies ahead. Akatsuki Base. Naruto, now that you stole that ring from Orochimaru, you are a part of our organization. Your partner is going to be Deidara for now because while you were out getting the ring, Itachi and Kisame were ordered to another mission, a shadowy figure said. Naruto nodded emotionlessly. Your mission is to got to Wave Country and earn their respect and loyalty. Whether it is by friendship or fear is up to you, the figure said with his own dojutsu and mask on. I will do as you wish Leader Sama, Naruto said, his Mangekyo Sharingan on blazing in the darkness. The Kohono ninja were seen walking down the dirt road toward Wave Country with their VIP in the middle of the group. It was a bright sunny day and the weather was perfect. Wow, what a great day. Ino said as she stretched her arms above her head. Yeah, it is, Choji agreed. As they walked past a small puddle in the center of the road, all the Jonin knew someone was up to something as well as Shikamaru, Neji, Hinata, and Shino. The moment they walked past, 2 people shot out of the puddle and wrapped their chains around Kakashi and tore him in half. All the genin, except for Neji, Tenten, and Lee, stood stock still while the Jonin and the 3 older genin got ready for a fight as 3 mercenaries jumped out of the bush. Get ready for a fight, Asuma said as he got his trench knives ready. But what about Kakashi-sensei? Sakura asked still shocked. Just get ready damn it, Asuma yelled which shook everyone out of the shocked states and the genin got into ready position. Alright, we will take the 2 with the chains while the rest of you take out the mercenaries without chakra, Kurenai said as the demon brothers and the mercenaries charged the group. Sasuke threw a kunai at a mercenary and started doing hand signs for a jutsu. Lee shot forward like a bullet and kicked a mercenary in the stomach with all his might and shot the mercenary into a tree, knocked out from the hit. Mind transfer no jutsu. Ino yelled as she took over the body of the other mercenary, with Hinata catching her as she fell. Kiba and Choji slammed in the each side of the mercenary, crushing his arms, with Ino just barely getting out of the body in time. Thanks Hinata for catching me, Ino said. Hinata smiled back and nodded as she turned her head to see Sasuke finishing his jutsu. Fire bullet no jutsu. Sasuke yelled as he shot a quick bullet of fire, hitting the mercenary in the chest, sending him flying into the other mercenary against the tree. Great shot, Sasuke-kun. Sakura squealed, making everyone cringe as Sasuke lowered his hands. Yeah, for someone with a small penis, Sai said, making Sasuke face fault and Sakura start yelling at Sai. Asuma and Guy were having a hard time fighting the demon brothers because they couldn't get close to them, with them always slinging those chains around, until Kurenai got one with her genjutsu, which she quickly disabled. You bastard. I will have my revenge on my fallen. The remaining brother screamed but was cut short when a kunai was stuck into his back. No you won't, Kakashi said calmly behind him, shocking the genin. The remaining brother just grinned and went up in smoke with a log where it once was. A transfer jutsu, Kakashi said, looking around until a fist slammed into the back of his head, skidding him across the dirt road toward the group. You underestimate me, he said, picking up his brother. I will see you all later, and believe me, we will see each other again. The demon brothers went up in smoke with a confused look on all the genin and a demanding look coming from the jonin. All right Tuzuna. What is really going on? Guy asked, looking at the nervous bridge builder. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tuzuna said, backing away nervously. We know there is something more to this than meets the eye, so spill it, Kakashi said, looking Tazuna in the eye. Okay, I'll talk, but please help me after I'm done, Tazuna pleaded. We'll see after you're done, Kakashi said as the bridge builder told him about Gato and the recently strong shinobi he hired. So do we stick with it or head back and tell the Hokage about this? Kakashi asked everyone. We should continue on, Kiba shouted, which everyone seemed to agree with him except for Sakura. But I could get killed in all this, but at the same time I don't want to disappoint Sasuke-kun and everyone else, Sakura thought as she didn't voice her concern in continuing the mission. Note that this mission is now a rank mission and everyone still agrees to continue. Kakashi said, giving them one last chance to back out, but they held firm and nodded for them to continue. It's decided then, we are continuing on with the mission, Kakashi said as they began to walk the rest of the way to Wave Country. So, do you have a plan? Yeah. Deidara asked. Yes, Naruto said as they continued to walk. Naruto only opens up to Itachi, but Deidara has somehow gotten to like Naruto's emotionless half. Naruto may never figure out why. Well, my plan is to rain bombs upon them to make them all fear us, yeah, Deidara said as he started to daydream about blowing up bombs. You only say that because you like blowing stuff, Naruto said back emotionlessly. Shut up, Deidara said in a comical fashion. Naruto simply shook his head as they continued to walk. Well then, what's your genius plan? Yeah, Deidara asked, curious. Before coming here I did some studying on the recent events and came up with some interesting results, Naruto said with an evil glint in his golden eyes. Yes, I love it when Naruto-kun has that glint in his eyes, yeah. Deidara yelled as Naruto told him his plan. Thanks for the ride, Tazuna said as they all got off the boat. Anything to save this land, said the driver as he drove the boat off into the thick mist. So what's the plan now? Guy asked. Let's make clones of Tazuna and make each squad go in different directions toward a random spot. Once there, dispel the clone and regroup at Tazuna's house, Kakashi said. Good plan, but where is your house? Kurenai asked, looking at Tazuna. Do you all have maps? Tazuna asked, getting nods from all the jonin. Let me mark where my house is on the map so you can regroup there, Tazuna said as he started marking the maps. As he was busy with that, Asuma asked, so who is going to take the real Tazuna? I will, Kurenai said, voting herself. No, Kakashi said, making Kurenai. Why not? We need a more seasoned jonin to take him since they're a pretty strong ninja looking for him, Kakashi said, looking at Guy. You or me? Guy asked. I will, Kakashi said, getting a nod from Guy in understanding. Kakashi made the 3 clones and hanged them into Tazuna. See you guys back at the rendezvous point, Asuma said as they all went in different directions. Kakashi's team. Team 7 were walking down a path toward Tazuna's house when they heard a brushing noise coming toward them. Kakashi's eyes widened, everyone down. Kakashi yelled, dragging down Tazuna in the process. Everyone hit the deck as a large steel blade hit right above them. A body appeared next to the large cleaver with a sick smile. Do you think tricks like that will trick me? Zabuza said, grinning. Zabuza of the 7 Swordsmen. What are you doing here? Kakashi asked. I came for him, Zabuza said, pointing toward Tazuna. Which scared said man shitless. What do you want him for? Kakashi asked. That's my own business, so will you hand him over peacefully, or will I have to take him? Zabuza asked, knowing the answer that was to come. We will not hand him over, Kakashi said coldly. Just as he said they would say, Zabuza thought. I gave you the chance, now you will pay for it, Zabuza said. You guys protect Tazuna while I take on Zabuza. He is too powerful for you 3 to take on, Kakashi said as Kakashi and Zabuza engaged in a fierce battle, just like the battle before except for the end, and it was Sai and Sasuke that did the trick to release Kakashi. Just as Kakashi was about to incapacitate Zabuza, Zabuza raised his hand to issue a halt. You can't stop me now that you are losing, Zabuza, Kakashi said. I will take my leave now. It was fun, but you will see me again, I guarantee you, Zabuza said with a grin as he turned into water. What was that all about? Kakashi said out loud as his world went black. Kakashi-sensei. Sakura screamed as she ran over to check on his health. He's fine, just blacked out from exhaustion, Sai said, walking up to his sensei and lifting an arm around a shoulder as Sasuke did the other. Let's get your house before anyone else tries to attack us, Sai said as they began the final trek to Tazuna's house. Where the hell were you? Kuria yelled as she saw Tazuna and Sakura enter, but quieted when she saw the condition of Kakashi. What happened? Neji asked. We were attacked by man named Zabuza of the 7 Swordsmen, said Sakura as Sai and Sai went upstairs and laid Kakashi on an unoccupied bed. The reactions from the Jonin were that of shock and anger. Why is he here? Asuma said. What is going on? And why is this such a bad thing? Kiba asked. Let's hear Kakashi's side of this before we tell you kids anything, Guy said. It has been 18 hours since Kakashi laid down in that bed until he finally stirred. So you are finally awake, eh? Asuma said next to a window that was in the room. Yeah, what happened since I was out? Kakashi asked. Nothing really. Just got the genin working on tree climbing. I'll go get the others and tell them you are awake. They need to hear the story from you, Asuma said as he got up and left. About 15 minutes later, everyone was around Kakashi's bed ready to hear what happened while Sakura, Sai, and Sasuke were standing near the door, having been there when it happened. You see, what happened when we split up, Kakashi began as he told the rest of the group what happened with the incident with Zabuza. So he just up and left. That's weird. Normally when one of the 7 swordsmen begin a fight, they finish it whether he is killed, wins, or is knocked out. What could be going on? Guy said out loud. Yes, Tazuna said it was a businessman named Gato who has been hiring mercenaries and ninja to take over this island by trade and to stop Tazuna from building this bridge so they can land trade, Kurenai said to Kakashi. He wants his men to keep fighting until 1 they kill Tazuna or 2 they die. So why did Zabuza leave without a fight? Guy said more to himself than everyone else in the room. Maybe there is more than meets the eye, Shikamaru said. What do you mean? Choji asked. What if there is something else going on that we don't know of? Shikamaru inquired. Maybe, we will have to keep an eye open, but until then keep training, Kakashi said until he noticed something. Hey, where is Tenten? Going back in there is a waste of my time, Tenten said to herself. I got to get stronger, Tenten thought as she entered a field to be greeted by a sight she never thought she would see again. There in the middle of the field stood a figure with a black cloak with red clouds across them. Naruto-kun, Tenten said desperately. Naruto turned to face Tenten. When he fully was turned around, Naruto had his Sharingan on blazing. Is that you, Naruto-kun? Tenten said again, taking a step closer to the figure. Inwardly Naruto was surprised Tenten was here. I knew a Kohono team was escorting the bridge builder, but I had no idea it was them, Naruto thought, staring at Tenten emotionlessly. Please Naruto-kun, everyone is here. Neji, Shikamaru, Choji, Shino, everyone. Please don't leave us again. Don't leave me again, Tenten said, whispering the last part. Naruto heard it nonetheless and knew the emotions behind her words. I got to end this conversation now or I will have to knock her out. I am not really here, Naruto said emotionlessly. What? Tenten asked, staring at Naruto as he walked closer. This is a dream, you trained too hard and you managed to pass out from the exhaustion, Naruto said, stopping less than 4 inches away than the frightened girl in front of him. No, this can't be. It all feels so real. Please, you can't leave me. I love you, Tenten yelled, blushing furiously. Naruto leaned over and whispered in Tenten's ear, I know, as a clone knocked her out into Naruto's arms that gently put the girl down in the center of the field. Well, this complicates things. I knew Hinata and Haku had these feelings for me, but Tenten. Who's next? Ino. Conan. Man, that would be the day. Naruto thought as his clone went up in smoke and Naruto disappeared from sight. -1 hour later. Tenten. Neji yelled as he looked around for Tenten. Where could she be? Neji thought as he entered a clearing with a body lying in the center. Tenten, Neji yelled as he ran over to check on her. Upon running up to Tenten, he noticed she was awake and crying. What's the matter? Neji asked, sitting beside the fragile girl beside him. I just had possibly the worst and best dream of my life, Tenten said as she continued to look up at the cloudy sky, crying. Want to talk about it? Neji asked. No, I'll be fine, just give me a while, Tenten said, getting up. All right, if you say so. Let's get back to the house. Dinner is almost ready, Neji said, getting up with Tenten and walking back to the house. Today is the day of rescanning as everyone was walking to the bridge to get ready for the final fight. How do you today is the day? Kiba asked, not completely sure how they know today was the day. It will take Zabuza a little while to heal from our fight. He was just as exhausted as I was when we finished, so would have taken him a little bit to heal, Kakashi said, answering Kiba's question. When they entered the bridge site, they noticed something was off. Where are the workers? Tazuna asked, looking around. Hello again, I promised you I would be back now, wouldn't I? A familiar voice rang across the bridge. Hello Zabuza. Are you by yourself? Because if you are, then you aren't going to win against all of us, Kakashi said, trying to figure out where the voice was coming from. Of course not. I brought friends me. Some you might have seen before, Zabuza said with a laugh, as he appeared about 15 feet in front of them, followed by a Mist Hunter ninja, then by the Demon Brothers. Hey, remember us? The younger one said, looking straight at Kurenai, making her shiver under his gaze. After that, 3 Iwa and 2 Cloud Missing Ninja appeared. Finally 2 people appeared they didn't want to see. 2 Akatsuki members appeared behind the line of missing ninja before them, wearing the traditional black cloaks that go down to their ankles with red clouds and the straw hats that shadow their entire head. The Kohona ninja were shocked that 2 Akatsuki members were hired to stop them from building the bridge. Looks like Gato has a lot of money to be able to hire 2 Akatsuki members, thought Kakashi as he pulled up his headband. Nobody knew who the 2 Akatsuki members were, but they were hoping they aren't 2 in particular. Here is the plan, I'll go for Zabuza while Sasuke and Sai go for the Mist Hunter. Kurenai's team will go for the Demon Brothers. Guy's team will head for the 3 Iwa ninja and Asuma's team will take out the 2 Cloud ninja. Sakura will cover Tazuna. Does everyone understand? Kakashi explained. What about the 2 Akatsuki members? Aren't they going to be the toughest? Ino asked. We will go after them last so we can focus everything on them, Kakashi said, eyeing the 2 Akatsuki members while Sasuke can't wait to battle the Akatsuki. That is the organization Itachi and Naruto defected to. If I can beat them, then I will be sending a clear message to them that I'm stronger and I will kill them, Sasuke thought as he was ready to tear through this mist ninja, head straight to the Akatsuki members. Alright everyone, you know what to do, go. Kakashi yelled and everyone ran to his or her respectful targets while the 2 Akatsuki members simply stood there watching with interest from under their hats. The fighting was intense across the bridge as the 2 groups continued to engage each other, neither wanting to give the other the upper hand. Man, these Cloud Ninja are tougher than I had expected, Asuma said to his Genin team, which were having a hard time as well against the 2 Cloud Ninja. Joji went in for another powered fist. Water Spike no Jutsu, yelled the taller Cloud Ninja. Said jutsu made Choji quickly stop and dodge the dangerous spike that was shot at him. Damn it. We need to come up with a strategy that will stop these guys. Joji yelled to Shikamaru and Asuma, who were trying to think of one. I got it. Everyone on me. I got a plan. Shikamaru yelled as everyone started to make his way over to his position. While Shikamaru was explaining his plan to the team, he caught something out of the corner of his eye. Idiot is going to get himself killed, Shikamaru thought as he continued his explanation of his plan. Team 8. My genjutsu isn't working, Kurenai told her team after giving her genjutsu another go only for the other brother knock her out of her concentration or jolt the other with chakra. Ha ha ha. Your genjutsu won't work on us now that we got some advice from the two people behind us, said the older brother laughing at their predicament. He is right, genjutsu won't work unless we take one of them out or separate them, Kurenai said. Well then let's just focus all our fire power on one while keeping the other at bay, Kiba suggested. Right, let's get to it then, Kurenai said as she saw someone charging into Hell's Gates. What the fuck is he doing? Kurenai thought as they started their plan to take out the demon brothers. Team Guy, we can't get close to them as long as they keep throwing up those rock slabs, Lee said as he retreated after being blocked by another rock slab. And we can't attack from a distance or they will start rock bullets at us again, Tenten said as she desperately tried thinking of a plan. We need to come up with something now or we are screwed, Neji said as he saw them, through the rock slabs, start the seals for an earth bullet no jutsu. I've got it. But it will push us to the limits, Guy said looking at his students who nodded in approval. Alright, here's what I've got, Guy said as he started to explain his plan only for him, his students, and the missing ninja from Iwa to pause as they watched someone run toward the two Akatsuki members. Son of a bitch. We need to finish this fast. Guy thought as he explained his plan to the genin while the Iwa ninja shook their heads and returned their attention back to Guy's team. Kakashi. Even though I'm copying his moves, it all boils down to a stalemate in the end. What is Zabuza up to? Could it have something to do with the Akatsuki members? It seems like he is just stalling for time, Kakashi thought as the two once again were in kunai sword clash struggling for dominance. I know what you are thinking, Hitaki, and you seem to be thinker of the group as well as that kid with pineapple-shaped hair, Zabuza said looking into Kakashi's eyes and with a pushed back Kakashi signaling the end of that struggle. What are you up to? There is something else bigger than Gato going on here, isn't there? Kakashi said, demanding an answer. We are getting paid to take out that bridge builder. Nothing more, nothing less, Zabuza said grinning while smashing his sword into Kakashi's kunai, making it another power struggle. Kakashi looked over to see how everyone was doing when he saw a figure charge out of the fray and beelined it straight toward the Akatsuki members. What is he thinking? Kakashi thought as returned his attention back to Zabuza. Looks like your student is a little rash, don't you think? Zabuza said taunting Kakashi. We will see, Kakashi said back with a cold glare. I need to finish this quick in order to stop Sasuke from getting himself killed. Sasuke and Sai. At first chance I will take out those two Akatsuki members and send the message to Naruto and Itachi that I am stronger than they are, Sasuke thought as he fought the mist ninja who could seem to make ice out of water. Look, Sasuke, I know we really don't get along, but we need to band together to defeat this enemy because we haven't made any progress and he has made plenty, Sai said looking at Sasuke. Sasuke looked at Sai like he was crazy. Like hell I would team up with a dobe like you. Sasuke said as he saw his chance to attack the Akatsuki members and took it, leaving Sai to take on the Mist Hunter ninja. Just as Naruto-kun said he would. Now let's put my mission into action, the Mist Ninja thought, looking at Sai who was wearing an annoyed face. Sasuke, I'll kill you, Sasuke screamed as he charged the Akatsuki members. He's hopeless, Naruto thought as Sasuke jabbed his fist at Naruto's face which he easily blocked. Sasuke was getting annoyed at the shorter Akatsuki member. Why can't I hit you? Sasuke screamed as he continued his offensive, which was failing miserably. Sasuke fired a few fire jutsu but his offensive came to a halt when the shorter Akatsuki member grabbed Sasuke's wrist and twisted. Sasuke used this momentum to go for a kick to the top of the head. The shorter Akatsuki member countered this by slamming Sasuke into the ground. The Akatsuki member lifted him up by the neck until Sasuke was face to face with him. Sasuke could still not see underneath the hat. Hello, Sasuke, the shorter Akatsuki member said emotionlessly. At that instant Sasuke knew who it was. Naruto. Sasuke strained to say with a fierce anger building in his eyes. The shorter member of Akatsuki lifted his just a little to reveal his golden eyes with the regular Sharingan active. You bastard. I'll fucking kill you for you've. Sasuke screamed but was cut off as a fist smashed into his stomach. Your brother told me to give you a message from the both of us, Naruto said as his eyes spun into the 4th level Mangekyo Sharingan. What kind of Sharingan is that? Sasuke gasped as he coughed up some blood from the hit to the stomach. One day you will see. Mangekyo Sharingan. Naruto said loud enough for only Deidara, Sasuke, and himself to hear. Where am I? Said out loud as he was standing in a world that was black and yellow. Imagine the normal Mangekyo Sharingan world except for the red, it is yellow. You are in my world now, Naruto said emotionlessly as Sasuke somehow was posted up onto a cross with many Narutos around him. This world, I control everything. Mass, gravity, even time itself. I control it all. You will spend the next 72 hours here, Naruto said as he stuck a sword into Sasuke's chest. You are weak, Naruto said as he stuck another sword into Sasuke. Why are you so weak, cousin? Naruto said. I hate you, Sasuke muttered. Foster your hatred, cousin. Despise me, Naruto said emotionlessly as he stuck another sword into Sasuke's heart. Sasuke. Kakashi yelled as he blocked another hit from Zabuza's cleaver. We'll get him. Asuma said as him and Ino ran to get Sasuke as Naruto dropped him to the ground and walked back to his partner's side. We are going to need more help if we are going to take out these guys. Asuma yelled over the sound of battle as he got into fighting stance as Ino carried Sasuke back to Sakura Tazuna. Zabuza glanced over at Haku who seemed to be done with his conversation with Sai. Getting a nod from Haku, Zabuza said, let's end this little fight, Kakashi. This is getting us nowhere. Kakashi was surprised but nodded because he knew that this fight was pointless. Alright, but you must tell me who you are working for because I know you aren't working for Gato anymore, aren't you? Kakashi asked. Yes, I don't work for Gato anymore, I work for those two over there, Zabuza said pointing toward the 2 Akatsuki members. Then you are our enemies. We are currently trying to find one of our ninjas that defected from to that organization. Kakashi yelled, getting angry. Hee, you'll see what happens in a few seconds, Zabuza said, dissolving into water as Haku did the same over by Sai. What is he talking about? Kakashi thought as he and Sai dashed over to Asuma who was sweating bullets in front of the 2 Akatsuki members, alone. As Kakashi made his way over to Asuma he saw Guy's team all lying on the ground exhausted from the battle and 3 dead Iwa ninja. Joji was also knocked out as well as Shikamaru as he stood up shakily. Looks like we are you only back up Asuma, Kakashi said as he looked at Sai. What was Sai talking about to the mist ninja? Kakashi thought. Do you think this is enough? Asuma asked. Do you want me to tell the truth or lie about it? Kakashi asked. I see, Asuma said looking down at the ground. We will have to hold them off until Guy's team can stand again, then we will be able to beat them, Kakashi said, brightening Asuma up a little. Right, we can at least do that, Asuma said looking forward again. Your charges aren't enough to blow the bridge, correct? Naruto said from under his hat, still looking forward. Correct, the bombs won't blow the bridge, yeah, Deidara said a little saddened from under his hat as well, both looking at the desperate ninja in front of them. Good, Naruto said. Play it defensively until the rest of the group is able to fight again or Kurenai's team is done with the demon brothers. We can't let them, Kakashi explained until he was cut off. We don't want to fight, Naruto said to the ninja in front of them. What are you talking about? You work for Gato so you are paid to kill Tazuna, Asuma yelled back. Wrong. We came here on our own will, yeah, Deidara said. Then why are you here and why did you knock out one of ninja? Kakashi replied. We knocked him out because he attacked us. So we retaliated, Naruto said emotionlessly. Where have I heard that voice from? Kakashi thought. You still didn't explain why you were here, Kakashi demanded. At that moment a short pudgy man could be seen at the edge of the fog at the back of the unfinished bridge. They are here because I paid that organization a shitload of money bring out 2 of their members. That's why they are, Gato said smiling. But I can't give them the money because by the end of this they too will be dead as well, Gato said as the wind blew away the fog behind him to reveal 150 mercenaries. We won't let you control our country any longer, Gato. Inari said as the island populace gathered onto the bridge. As you can see, Naruto said still facing Kakashi, we are on the same side in all this. So it seems, Kakashi said not liking the idea of teaming up with them. The two Akatsuki members turned to face Gato and his men as Kurenai and Hinata walked next Kakashi, Asuma, and Sai. We heard the whole thing. At least we don't have to face the two crazy guys, Kurenai said. And we have the whole village behind us, so we should do okay, Asuma gaining confidence now that the two Akatsuki members are fighting with them. Remember Asuma, strength in numbers, Kakashi said looking at the backs of the Akatsuki members. We can change that, yeah, Deidara said. He took off his hat and sealed it into his cloak as Naruto did the same. Naruto. The group that was still up gasped. Do it, Naruto commanded to Deidara, who nodded. Clay birds shot out the concrete of the bridge everywhere in the back half of the mercenaries. The birds went up to about waist level, then exploding, killing or wounding all in that area. Kill them, damn it. I want those two dead. Gato screamed as he ran past the other half of the mercenaries. Let's go get our dinner, boys, said a mercenary as they all charged the two Akatsuki members. Amida Sharingan, Naruto yelled, as everything seemed to slow down. Naruto quickly went to each of the mercenaries and slit their throats before stopping in front of Gato, and once again he felt this weird sensation in the back of his eyes. To everyone else that was there, it seemed as if Naruto flew forward at amazing speed and stopped in front of Gato with mercenaries that was left have their throats cut open. How? Gato asked, frightened. Chidori. Naruto yelled as his hand lit up in red lightning, with his eyes straining a little more before running it through Gato's chest. As Gato slid off Naruto's arm, Kakashi yelled, "Where did you learn that?" Naruto turned around with his 5th level Mangekyo Sharingan on before it too slid away into his normal ocean blue eyes. He seemed to have blood running down his eyes and also seemed to be on the verge of blacking out. You taught me it, Kakashi, Naruto said, grinning before falling forward with Deidara catching him. Good show, Naruto. Mission complete, Deidara whispered. By now everyone was up, except for Sasuke, and had watched the fight that happened between the two Akatsuki members with the large crowd still there. Everyone started cheering. We're free, someone yelled. Who are those two people? Tazuna asked Kakashi. They are both from an organization known as Akatsuki, and the only one I know is the shorted one that killed Gato, Kakashi said. Interesting. I think I'll go speak to them, Tazuna said as he started to walk toward the two battered men. Wait, let us escort you. They are both dangerous missing ninja, Asuma said. Walk up, Tazuna. No, they aren't dangerous. They just freed this land, so I doubt they will attack me, and besides I need to speak with them alone, Tazuna said as he continued forward. As Tazuna walked up to the heroes of this land, Deidara was supporting Naruto with Naruto's arm slung over Deidara's shoulder. Thank you for what you did here today, Tazuna said. It's no problem. We didn't want to get involved in all this, but it had to happen, yeah, Deidara said. You guys aren't the evil organization everyone says you guys, are you? Tazuna said. Well, some of us aren't, but there are some that are, yeah, Deidara said as Naruto began to awake. What is your name? I already know Naruto's name from the ninja back there, Tazuna asked, pointing to the Kohono ninja that were watching him closely. My name is Deidara, missing ninja from Iwa, yeah, Deidara said, as Naruto was now able to support himself. The blood from his eyes now dried. Well, if you guys want you can stay here while you guys heal, Tazuna offered loudly for everyone to hear. The crowd cheered in agreement as the Kohono ninja wanted to see Naruto some more. I'm sorry, but we must leave. We are needed elsewhere, Naruto said emotionlessly, eyes still twitching from the pain of going up to another level in his Mangekyo Sharingan. The crowd and the ninja seemed to dampen at this. Well, you guys are welcome anytime. We will forward for a safe return, Tazuna said, brightening the crowd. Thank you, said Naruto as they left in a swirl of leaves. They were far enough away to speak without anyone hearing them. Well, your plan worked, yeah, Deidara said as they met at the rendezvous point. Well, did everything go okay? Haru asked, a little worried about what happened to Naruto's eyes. Yes, mission completed. Thank you for the help, Naruto said as he tossed a bag of money to Zabuza. Thanks, but there is something I need to speak to you about, Zabuza asked. Naruto said, waiting for an answer. I know what you and Itachi are doing. That organization and me Haku want to help, Zabuza said, looking straight into Naruto's eyes. Fine. We need more people, so far we only have 4, Naruto said. 4. Who are the other 2? Haku asked. Deidara here and, Naruto said. Everyone was still on the bridge after the fight, talking and laughing about how their lives are going to be easier now that Gato is taken out of the picture. You planned this whole thing, didn't you, Naruto? Shikamaru and Kakashi thought as Tenten approached Guy. Well, you were right, Guy-sensei, Tenten said as she leaned on the railing that Guy was standing next to. Right about what? Guy asked, confused. That the next time we saw Naruto-kun he would be on our side, Tenten said, smiling. Yeah, I'm glad to see that Naruto isn't completely evil. Even if it was by accident, Guy said, looking up at the sky as the fog started to dissipate. Let's go talk with the villagers and see how much they are enjoying themselves, Tenten said as she sprinted toward the crowd. I know what I am going to name the bridge. Tazuna yelled across the crowd, getting their attention immediately. What is it going to be called? Kiba asked. The Great Naruto Bridge. Tazuna yelled as the crowd went wild. Well done, Naruto, Pain praised the blonde in his office in the Rain Country. Thank you, Leader Sama. I have another mission for you, Pain said as he pulled out a scroll. When does the mission start? Naruto asked while grabbing the scroll. All the information is inside, Pain said with a smirk on his face. Oh, how he loved to torture the young blonde. What? Does it have to be on that date? Naruto exclaimed. Yes, sorry, but everyone else is out on a mission, and your teammate will be Kisame, Pain informed the team, noticing a twitch from Naruto. I guess we haven't gotten him yet? Pain inquired. No, but we will soon. Just needs a bit more work until he will crack, Naruto answered with a slight upturn on the corners of his lips. Then this mission should be a perfect chance for you then, Pain said with an evil grin on his face. -1 week until Chunin exams. So, are you guys taking a shot at the Chunin exams? Kiba asked as Team 7, 8, 9, and Guy walked toward the barbecue restaurant they always went to. Everyone nodded in reply. It's strange that Team 7 started coming with us, they never wanted to before and now they are part of the group, Shikamaru thought as they entered the restaurant. This year is going to be tough because of all the new ninja coming in, Choji inferred. Yup, but we'll be ready for them. Kiba declared. Shikamaru, do you have any information on the other genin that are going to compete? Ino questioned. I heard there are strong genin teams coming in from the Sand and Sound villages, Shikamaru informed her. When we become Chunin, what are we going to do? Tenten wondered out loud. Getting cocky, eh? Sakura remarked with a grin across her face. No, but if we do become Chunin, what are we going to do first? Tenten queried while blushing from embarrassment. I never really thought about that, Lee confessed. I will continue to train in order to try to bring Naruto-kun back to our village, Hinata declared with surprising conviction. I will too, Tenten proclaimed. This initiated nods from everyone else in the group, except for Sasuke. I will kill that bastard. I hate him even more than Itachi. I will make sure he burns in the deepest part of hell. Sasuke roared inside of his mind. When did you start to like Naruto, Sakura? Ino marveled. Well, ever since the wave mission, when Kakashi pulled me to the side and told me what his life has been like. And how the way I treated him the academy just made his life worse. It was because of people like me that he left. I hope that he forgives me, Sakura revealed. If you tell him like that, then I'm sure he will, Hinata supported. Well, I think we better get going before it gets dark, Neji manifested while he got up. Alright, we'll see each other again at the Chunin exams, Choji proclaimed as they all split up and went off to their own homes. Naruto was traveling to the rendezvous point where he was supposed to meet Kisame. Upon entering the clearing, Naruto saw his temporary teammate leaning against a tree with his hat on. You are Kisame, I presume? Naruto asked with his emotionless mask set up. And you are Naruto. Wow, you act so similar, Itachi. Emotionless, calculating, and you have a weird Sharingan as well, Kisame remarked, seeing Naruto's golden Sharingan. This works out great then. I already have some experience working with a Sharingan user, so we should be able to work well with each other, Kisame conjectured. Seems so, Naruto uttered in his monotone voice. What is our mission then? Leader Sama said to get the mission information from you when we met up. Our mission is to steal a scroll that is of high value to a certain group of people. The mission begins in 6 weeks' time, so we should scout out the area before the mission starts. Okay, you led, Kisame said as they both disappeared from the clearing. Day of the Chunin exams. The four genin teams met at the front of the exam building so they could enter together. I wish for you to challenge you to a fight, Lee confronted Sasuke. I would be honored to face an Uchiha. Fine, if you don't mind losing, Sasuke retorted. They faced off with the other genins watching, most were thinking it was a bad idea. Lee disappeared from view only to reappear behind Sasuke and kick him in the back. Sasuke went skidding across the ground, finally coming to a stop when he hit the wall. Sasuke soon got up and charged Lee, doing a roundhouse kick aimed at the other's head. Lee quickly grabbed the attacking leg and, using the momentum, threw Sasuke into the air. Lee then jumped up and started to wrap bandages around the helpless Uchiha only to be stopped when Guy's fist smashed into Lee's face. You shouldn't even think of using that technique on a comrade. Guy bellowed furiously. Sorry Guy-sensei, I got caught in the moment, Lee apologized while getting up. I hope to never see such disobedience from you again, Guy asserted before leaving the group to continue their way up to the stairs. Once getting to the second flight of stairs they noticed the numbers on the sign had a genjutsu over it. The group silently moved past only for Sasuke to say, "You're not fooling anyone." Sai slapped Sasuke over the head. Dumbass, they were trying to thin out the numbers for us. Now the people behind us know about it as well, Shikamaru sighed, shaking his head. HN, was the Uchiha's only reply before going on ahead of the group, with rest following soon after. Is this what you to put up with every day? Ino interjected Team 7. Sakura and Sai both sighed at the same time. Unfortunately, Sai orated, shaking his head. Once at the top of the stairs they were met by Kakashi. Hey Kakashi-sensei. Sakura blurted out, running forward. Yo, the perverted man greeted. Are you here to check if we would show up? Sakura asked. Yeah, well good luck. I have a mission I need to get to so I might not see you guys for a while. See you guys later, Kakashi dismissed himself before disappearing in a puff of smoke. Well that was weird, Sai remarked. Whatever, let's get going, Kiba proclaimed before opening the doors to the exam room. Only to be met by the eye's many enemy shinobi. Looks like we have our work cut out for us, Shikamaru mumbled. We have been scouting this damned village for days. Why can't we just move in there now and take the damn thing? Kisame whined. Over the past couple of weeks Naruto and Kisame have been getting close and are now good friends. Just like Kisame's relationship with Itachi, Kisame leaves most of the thinking to Naruto. This is what sprouted a great friendship between the two. We have to wait until the time for the mission to start to actually do anything, Naruto explained. Well I still don't see why we can't just go in there with guns blazing, the blue man complained. Naruto sighed as he shook his head. Why do I get stuck with this idiot? Preliminaries. So, what exactly happened to Sasuke? Neji interrogated as they walked toward the meeting room. Some guy from the village hidden in the grass bit him on the neck and then he started to change. He really started to scare me, Sakura answered, shuddering from the image of this new Sasuke. Shikamaru hummed, trying to figure out a reason as to why all this happened. Well whatever the reason we still have the finals on our hands so let's get to it. Choji exclaimed. The Konoha Genin walked up to the third Hokage with many Junin beside him. All the teams were standing in lines. Most of the teams that passed are from the Leaf, the third thought. Alright, the next part of the exam will, the Hokage began only to be cut off by a ninja who seemed to have an illness. Sorry to interrupt Hokage-sama but there is too many Genin to start the finals. We are going to have preliminaries first before actually start the finals, Hayate interjected. If you say so, then we will be holding preliminaries, the third announced. If your name is shown on the screen, then it will be your turn to fight, Hayate said. The screen went to life as the screen randomly chose two ninja. Sasuke Uchiha and Akado Yoroi please stay, and the rest of you please go on the stands to watch the match, Hayate ordered while coughing in bursts. The rest of the preliminaries went, as they should, except for Sai beating Kiba being the only difference. The winners were standing in a straight line in front of Hayate's, one by one, the Genin walked up to the box picking out whom they will be going up against. The pairings will be just like canon, except Sai is facing off against Neji. Day of the finals. So, today is the day, huh? Asuma announced, looking into the sky. Yeah, I hope everyone does well, Kurenai desired while they both walked down a busy street during lunchtime. Most people were on break and were hurrying to get a bite to eat before they had to return to work. As they were walking down the street, something caught their eye, two figures drinking tea in a restaurant, in particular. The only reason the pair caught their eyes was because of the cloths they were wearing. They were both wearing black cloaks that started at their noses and went all the way down to the ground and hats that covered their faces, making it impossible to determine their identity. Did you see those guys? Kurenai asked quietly. Yeah, we should follow them and see what they're up to, Asuma suggested as they took to the roofs. The duo soon got up and left the restaurant. They then started to make their way to the more isolated part of the village. Kakashi passed them, but he was so caught up in reading his orange book that he didn't notice the strange pair. As soon as they entered an area that had no other people in it, the Leaf Junin decided to make their presence known. What do the Akatsuki want in the Leaf Village? Kurenai demanded as they shushined in front of the criminals, blocking their path. It has been a while, Asuma-san, Kurenai-san, the shorter Akatsuki member greeted. How do you know our names? Kurenai was irritated with them already. Well, these ninja are a couple of hotheads now, aren't they? The taller Akatsuki member remarked. You haven't answered our question yet, Asuma interjected. We won't answer your question, the taller one replied. Then at least tell us who you guys are, Asuma ordered. The smaller Akatsuki member simply took off his hat and sealed it into the sleeve of his cloak. Naruto. Kurenai stuttered out. Well, it looks like you all know each other, so I guess I should introduce myself as well, the taller Akatsuki member proposed, taking off his hat and sealing it away as well. You're Kisame Hoshigaki. You're wanted for committing crimes with the Seven Swordsmen of the Mist and trying to assassinate the Mizukage with said organization. You're now known as a S-class missing ninja in the bingo book. What are two doing here? Asuma interrogated, knowing Naruto didn't come here to pay them a visit. Please do not interfere with our affairs, Naruto requested emotionlessly with his normal Sharingan blazing. You came here for a reason, so either tell us or we'll make you, Asuma threatened. Kisame had his hand on his sword, ready to attack. It looks like we have no option other than to fight you then, Naruto resolved as Kisame raced forward, slashing his sword at Kurenai. Asuma blocked the sword with his trench knives, but he felt a little more weak. What are you doing? Asuma questioned as realization hit him. It's draining my chakra. Just now figuring it out. Kisame laughed as Asuma pushed the sword off him and backed up. While this was going on, Kurenai was putting a genjutsu on Naruto. Kurenai pulled Naruto against a tree with thick branches wrapped around him. Kurenai put a kunai to Naruto's neck. You lose, Kurenai claimed while still attached to the tree. Before she could do anything, the tree went up in black flames and was being burnt alive while still stuck to the tree. Your genjutsu is at too low of a level to affect me, Naruto stated emotionlessly as he made one-handed seals and made a shadow clone that shot off into the distance. Just then Kakashi appeared behind Naruto and Kisame with kunai to their backs along with one helping a staggering Kurenai. Naruto, what are you doing here? Kakashi inquired from behind Naruto. Just came for a pickup, Naruto responded, not moving an inch. What are you picking up? Kakashi pressed. Nothing of your concern, Naruto answered emotionlessly. It wouldn't be Sasuke, would it? Kakashi demanded, trying to break him. My weak cousin is not what came here for, Naruto replied coldly. Then what did you come here for? Kakashi asked, knowing that he wouldn't get the answer. None of your concern, Kisame, we must finish this and be on our way. We have a schedule to keep, Naruto mandated as another Naruto appeared behind the Kakashi that was behind him and destroyed the clone with a kunai to the back. Of course, Kisame affirmed, smiling as a water clone shot toward Asuma. Kakashi's clone jumped forward and blocked the advance only to be cut down by another clone. The three Konoha ninja regrouped in the river that they were next to, and Naruto jumped over to Kisame. All the remaining clones either went up in smoke or splashed into the water. We didn't come here to start a war, this will end now, Naruto said as he closed his eyes. Kakashi's eyes widened. Everyone, look at his feet, now. Kakashi yelled as he closed his regular eye and kept his Sharingan eye open. What? Why? Asuma asked. Naruto is about to activate his Mangekyo Sharingan. If he has achieved the 5th level of his Sharingan, then he is possibly one of the strongest shinobi in the world. The only thing keeping him from that title is the training that goes with it, and I'm sure he's been training with Itachi for a while now, so be on your guard, Kakashi warned in a frightened tone. Naruto slowly opened his eyes to reveal the 5th level Mangekyo Sharingan. Just then Kisame was blown back to the other side of the river by a green blur but stopped when Naruto blocked the punch aimed at his head. I might be able to read Guy's movements, but that doesn't mean I can take one of those heavy blows. This is bad, I need to end this before any more come. Naruto thought as stared at Guy, waiting for the spandex-clad man to look him in the eye. Don't worry guys, I have reinforcements on the way here, so all we need to do is keep them occupied until they arrive, Guy told the other Junin while looking at Naruto's feet as Kisame walked up beside Naruto. This is getting out of hand. Kisame heeded as a clone of Naruto's appeared beside Naruto and handed him a scroll that read, Forbidden Scroll, Leaf Village. So that's what you were after? Kakashi concluded angrily. Yes, and now that our distraction is complete, shouldn't you guys have a Genin team to cheer for? Amida Sharingan. Naruto shouted as the Junin's worlds went black from being knocked out by being thrown into 4 separate trees on the opposite side of the river. Mission completed. Let's get out of here, Naruto commanded as they unsealed their hats and jumped away. That will be it for this video. If you want more, comment down below, like, subscribe. And see you guys later.